It's so crazy how I was working and working and working and working and just picking up hours. And I wish that I really did not prioritize so much work to education. Oh God, I wish someone told me this. Hello, everyone. My name is Chantel. Welcome to All Shades of Chantel. In this video today, I'm going to be telling you my experiences, my mistakes, as someone that has lived in the diaspora, US to be precise, for 7 years. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 mistakes that I've made so that you too, you don't make them. Hopefully, you learn from my mistakes and you can do better when you move to the diaspora. My number one mistake was my financial management. Chai. Guys, I had zero financial knowledge. All I knew about money was how to make money. I did not know how to invest money. I did not know how to save money. I did not know any other thing about money except making it. And so when I came to the US, I struggled so much with saving, with investing. I would just, pick up shift, work, make the money, but I would never be able to account for where it was going to. Does it sound like you? Like I was picking up so much shift. I was working so hard with nothing to show for it. And I did this for a good minute. If you're ever coming to the US as a new Nigerian in the diaspora, please learn everything about financial management. Like, I beg you, if it's reading books, if it's buying courses, let's even scratch buying courses. There's so many opportunities online. Watch videos, learn how to budget your resources, but do better. Listen, guys, you have to learn the financial system of whatever country you are in. I failed to do that. I just thought that the whole thing about life is how to make money, and then the other things will follow. But I wish I learned this. You can spend your entire life in the diaspora and have nothing to show for it, like literally nothing, if you don't learn this, guys. Do your research. Read the book, but don't spend 7 years like I have and just trying to get to learn yourself and get to learn where you are. No, you don't have to. You can start from day one and be on your way to retirement sooner. Number 2, I would say, is education misstep. For me, when I had moved to the diaspora, the only thing on my mind was money, like how to make this money and how to make plenty of it. I wasn't thinking about going back to school. I know everybody was talking about, school. But somehow in my head, I just felt like I didn't really want to go back to school at that time, And for me, I have some regrets, some not regrets. But I'll say this: if you come into the diaspora as a new Nigerian in the diaspora, please prioritize going back to school. This is because many times our degrees from Nigeria are not really as valued here. So there's something called a World Educational Services, WES, which is where they get to evaluate your degree and see if it matches the standard of the system here, in the diaspora. So for me, in the US, I had to use WES to evaluate my degree to see if it matches the standard here. But aside from that, many times companies will still want you to have a degree showing that you schooled here. So if you have a BSc from Nigeria, I would advise look into getting your master's here. Just up it a bit in whatever course you're doing. If you're done with schooling, you've had a master's in Nigeria, everything, you can look into getting certifications. So with that, you don't have to do like a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree. It can be just 6 months. I'm sorry about that, guys. It can be just 6 months of certifications, but this will give you an advantage when applying for jobs. So this was something that I personally should have done when I moved to the diaspora newly. I did not do this, guys. I did not I spent more of my time working and working and working. Trust me, the money you're going to earn on the job without any certifications or a higher degree, and the money you're going to earn with a degree, if you even fresh out of school, it's still different kind of money. The pay is more, the choices are more. You get to choose, you have decision making, you have more benefits, guys. So even as much as the money may seem good, trying to make the money, and because obviously you're coming from somewhere you haven't made as much money in a long time, I understand. But if you can, please go back to school. And please don't choose a degree just because of it's something everybody's talking about, like the popular nursing. Don't do that. Choose something that you plan to make money from, but you also enjoy doing. Because the truth is that in the long run, you're going to be spending so much time in this field that you don't want to be going to work every day sad. You want to go to work happy and enjoying the benefits of your work, of your labor. And also, it's most likely sometimes have what we call student loans, because many times I've seen that when you have a degree from back home and you come here to get a second degree, they won't give you financial aid most times. They will have you get student loans to pay your bills. So you don't want to be paying student loan on something that you don't like. You understand? So get something you truly enjoy to do, and then you get paid to do it. Easy peasy, right? Number 3, guys, is health and wellness. Before we go on, guys, if you're liking this video so far, please like, please share, and hit the subscribe button. Let's continue with the video. I think when I had first moved to the US, for a good 3 years, I never went to see a doctor. I know, crazy. I never went to see a doctor. I didn't get no checkups done, nothing. I was just hanging on to the hem of Jesus for that 3 years. I didn't know how my blood pressure was. Ladies, I didn't do a pap smear. I didn't do nothing, nothing. Just hanging on to the thread. Guys, I would never advise that for anybody. Please value your health. I think it took about maybe the 4th year that I had gone to see my doctor to realize that I was anemic, was low in iron, and there was so much I was dealing with prior to that I didn't even know. I just termed it like work stress, But going to see my doctor and getting checked up and just knowing that, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Never be too busy for your health. I don't care if you're trying to make all the money in the world. You need your body. Health is wealth. You need your body to go and make that money for you. So if you're sick, trust me, the world will be fine. That job that you think is so big, or you think I have this valuable role. If I don't go to work today, they're not going to be okay. Trust me, that company existed before you came, and when you're gone, it's still going to exist. So don't make yourself more important than you actually are. Go get yourself checked up. And this is where it follows by getting insurance, because medical services in the diaspora can be expensive. So you need to get insurance. Many times, even off-the-counter medications that you get are just the basic Tylenol and Advil, things that are not so invasive. Only the doctor's prescriptions will give you like the more stronger stuff. So there may be some things you're dealing with in your health that you can't get off the counter. So you need to get a prescription. That is why you need to go see a doctor. But you also need to have a health insurance. So if you're on a job that is offering you insurance, please take it. And if you are doing something that maybe your job can offer you insurance, they have marketplace insurance. You can take advantage of that too. You may pay more, you may pay less, whatever the case may be. You don't want to be caught in a space where you fall sick and you don't have any insurance to take care of it. I've had to pay $2,000 in the ER because I didn't have insurance. I paid $2,000 in the ER for ER expenses because I didn't have health insurance. You can't afford for that to be you. That $2,000 would have been put into an investment, into something more important than just medical bill. Talking about insurance, also get insurance for your car. Get insurance for for your house. You're renting, you own it, get insurance. Because I remember one time I got into an accident. I didn't have insurance, guys. I know. That's a mistake I made. I didn't have insurance. I was licensed to drive, but I didn't have insurance. And I remember when the police had come, I was made to pay a fee for not having insurance, 1. And number 2, I had to pay to fix my car because my insurance would have taken care of my car if I had insurance. But because I did not have insurance, I paid to fix my own car. Guys, so please make sure you're well covered. Number 4 is career. So whatever job you are in, field you are in, always make sure, because I made a mistake when I started working. I never really thought about networking. There's something about networking with people at a job or at a place. Sometimes one person, just one person at a job where you are in, can be your key or your roadmap to getting you to your next job or your next position. Everything doesn't have to be struggle. Everything doesn't have to be automatic. Oh, I applied and I went for an interview and I did that. Sometimes things like this can be broken just by who you know. I know that I'm coming back from Nigeria, we're a who you know community, but here the who you know is also available, but in a different way, not in a corrupt kind of way of where you're having to pay someone to move you to the next. No, but your character, personality, your skills can push you to a better position. So be at peace with your supervisors, be at peace with your leaders, be at peace with your colleagues. Just talk to them, be personable, greet people, like just be personable. And if there's seminars, if there's forums that are in the line of what you do, attend them, go to those places, get to meet people that are in line with what you're doing, and you will see yourself grow. This was a mistake that I made for myself when I had moved here. I wasn't doing all that. I was just go to work, come back home, and trust me, it took me a lot of time to learn this. And I don't want you to make the same mistake. The next mistake I made was not understanding the system very well initially. So say for example, like in the US, every year you're meant to file taxes, so you have to file taxes if you're an individual, if you're a couple, if you're single, married, a business, you have to file taxes. And failure to do so over time is a big deal here. Failure to file taxes or even filing the wrong taxes can, have some penalties, even leading up to jail time. So I had to learn to start to file my taxes or find someone to file my taxes for me, and just, be consistent and do all these things. Obviously it's not normal, but I had to learn how to do it. So if you, for example, if also you are in diaspora, whatever country you are, and get to know your immigration laws, to get to know like timeline for things, application deadlines for different things, and always be on top of it. Don't wait till last minute to do anything, and then you're caught confused, or you feel like, oh, I can't make up or meet up with the time. Always be ahead of the time. If they're telling you something is going to expire on the 15th, you should have put in whatever application by the 1st and just let it ride through. Don't wait last minute. Don't do last minute in the diaspora. I had to learn that, stick to your times, stick to the deadlines, stick to the timelines of different things. Oh, the next mistake that I made was social isolation. Oh my God. Even if I'm being honest today, I still lucky deal with this one, but I'm getting better. Social isolation. This one was something that I dealt with a lot, because as someone coming to the diaspora, I was struggling with having to marry that I'm a Nigerian, but now I live in a different society, having to, bring myself out there, having to get to mix with different people, different races, which is something I wish that I did on time, because just getting to be out there in the community, mixing with both my people and just other people from different races, it just does something to you. It teaches you, it shaves off some years from you, like things that you would not know on a regular of just living on your own and just doing your own thing. You would get to find out, and you get to learn on time. You get to make less mistakes. You get to have people in your corner, people to support you, to encourage you, to lift you up. I just didn't take advantage of that sooner. I feel like also because I'm very introverted, that had a lot to do with that. So if you're introverted and you're like me, then you have to make the extra effort to put yourself out there, to get to meet people, to get to mix with other people, and just know how the community that you're in works. That's the goal. It's just to know how the community you're in works. Know the value system, know just the schooling system, education system, everything, the money system, every single thing. You don't want to just be going about every day living in the system or in the community or in the country, and you don't really know anybody outside of your normal. New things I've gotten, the opportunities I've gotten hasn't just come from just sitting at home and just, I had to go out there, I had to be social, I had to learn, meet people from different places, different races, and people are kind. You have to just shed off the mindset that somebody's out to get you. People are kind, people want to help people, but you have to let them know that you need help. And trust me, they will come through. Please, if this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you go away. Please share this to someone that you know is in the diaspora that needs to hear this. My goal is to make sure that most people coming into the diaspora don't make as much mistakes as we have made in our journey here in the diaspora. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, a great life, and God bless you. Bye.